So I'll send you the slides following this event, but this is the slide deck you can use also with your partners and customers. So we are presenting Cartadis. You already work with us, so you know us already, but some of these slides are updated, so they can be used for your sales process as well. So we've added a few slides talking about some numbers and so on, but let's get straight to the point. So this is what we've done recently on the major developments done on Gespage. So the last version of Gespage was the 9.2 in September 24. So at this time, we did add the new Konica Minolta eTerminal. We added also the environmental reports in the reporting section. We also improved the integration with Microsoft 365, with Synchronization, Scan to OneDrive. We reactivated universal print compatibility. Some security improvements were done as well, and Linux compatibility as well. So today with the version 9.3, in a nutshell, what we want to announce are a few things with this version. So the major features, you've got a new Canon eTerminal, okay, that supports all the latest Canon MFPs, including the Image Force range that has just been released. New Xerox eTerminal as well. That's one interface that we're expected to move pretty quickly by the partners, and we've done it with this version. Something also big is the new web-based interface. So you know that we've got the opportunity to give to end users the possibility to have their own web-based interface where they can see information, submit prints, and so on. And the whole development team has redesigned this interface, so we are going to talk about this. Something also really important is we've optimized the synchronization of Gespage with other solutions. So we talk about the integration with 365. We've improved this by adding new filters for EntraID. And we are also launching now the synchronization with Google Cloud Directory, which is basically the user directory for Google Workspace. Okay, so we've got one more opportunity to connect to another type of environment with 9.3, and two big also improvements in terms of advanced scan, the scan to SharePoint functionality. So for all the Office 365 or what's called now Microsoft 365 environments, the possibility to give the ability to users to scan to SharePoint and to Google Drive as well with the synchronization with Google Workspace. So I'm going to go fast on those slides that are including a little bit of the talk track, but basically what we are trying to do with this version is to improve the mobility, as you understand, the cloud readiness as well by making Gespage a solution a bit more suited for hybrid environments where some components are on-prem, some of them are in the cloud. Always security improvements and so on. Okay. So these are the superpowers of 9.3. We've just talked about it, and we'll go through it through the presentation. So first one, the web-based user interface. So this is on the screen what looked like before with the web-based interface. So what we wanted to do now with this new version is to do something faster for end users to access, something really simple to use in terms of printing, and something that will help end users to be autonomous and don't have to ask staff to help when they need to print. So this can be in libraries, this can be in self-service environments like schools, this could be in administrations or lots of different type of environments. So this new redesign experience is responsive, so it can fit with any type of screen. It's also consistent with the Gespage mobile app. If you haven't downloaded it yet, just try it. So you've got multiple options to submit print jobs from a mobile application. There's a simplified login by username and password or print code. There is also a process to enable the self-service account creation and something to make the password recovery easier as well. It's multilingual, so based on the browser language, the web-based user interface is going to adapt with the local. And you can also customize the login screen with the logo of the customer. So I'm going to show you maybe on the web page how it looks like, but this is in essence the redesigned web page. So I've activated with the print code, and this is all the information you will find in the interface. So some data is not populated yet, but I'm going to show you in the slides. You've got multiple screens, and I'm going to show you exactly how it works. So as you've seen, we've got a dashboard, okay, that shows all the main information about what the end user needs to do with Gespage. You've got a print function to submit print jobs. You've got add credit to top up user credit. And you've got history as well to get into the history of all the jobs that have been completed. Okay. So in the dashboard, you will find some information like my impact, which is a link to the environmental reports and the fact that we want to promote Gespage as a solution that helps to reduce the environmental impact. So some metrics are measured here: trees saved, water preserved, green score. So that's something that is going to help the end users to be a bit more familiar with this aspect of sustainability. In my account, you will find the balance with the credit, username, the name, print code. So it's easy to see the print code if they forgot it. A split of the activity between print, scan, copy. My evolution is a dashboard that gives a periodic monitoring of print volumes, so the evolution of the volumes. And this section called My News is quite interesting because it's going to give the administrator the possibility to communicate to the end users by pushing some information to them in a picture format. So if they want to push some information to explain them how to use a bit more easily the print service, they can create some pictures, and these pictures will be found in the My News section. I show you in live. So this is here. So this is the information that you can see. And I'm going to show you print. So the print section, you've got the possibility to add multiple type of documents, and you have also a pop-up to add a print file. So in this example, I'm going to add a PDF document, okay? So it's very easy. I just need to add doc. It's summertime, so I've got a beach party poster to print. So I can choose the printer nearby. You can see the status of the printers available. Okay, so the list of printers, of course, depend on the configuration you've implemented at your customer. But if you've got multiple printers available, you can see the different statuses. So it's going to help them to be more autonomous and to reduce the issues at the technical level. As you can see, you've got multiple options to select the finishing options of the document. So in my case, because this is a beach party poster, I want to print in color. I'm going to print the document. So the job is then sent to Gespage, and when this will be received by Gespage, I've got a notification mentioning that the job has been successfully added. There's a time to process the document and to convert it into the right format for Gespage to manage it. And when this will be done, you will have details about the finishing options of the document that will be added to these documents in the queue. Okay. You also have the possibility to go into the history. So history is going to give you a split of all the jobs that have been done previously. I just want to show you the submission once again. Sorry, I'm going to switch to another instance because I think mine is probably better. Yeah. So you see in this one, I've submitted a document. So I've got the time of the submission, I've got the cost, I've got the number of pages that have been submitted. I can see the finishing options. And if I want, I've got the possibility to delete the document as well. Okay. So it gives some flexibility to the end user to change all the print settings and manage printing pretty easily from the any device that has the possibility to connect to a web interface. All right, so next step is, I think we've covered this. We covered print. So the top-up. So top-up is interesting as well. So in the past, we used to have a payment gateway that was connected to Gespage if you want to enable the top-up of the user accounts by credit card. In this new version of the user web-based interface, the gateway is fully embedded into the page, which means that when you need to top up the account, you don't need to go on a second platform to do the top up. So in this case, we started with the Worldline payment that supports most of the credit card solutions you'll find in your countries. So you've got the possibility to select different type of top-ups already preloaded. You can also add some boosters. Like if I pay 30 euros, I can get 35 euros of credit as an example. And the details of the payment are integrated into the web page. So there's no external page that is going to pop up and maybe lose a little bit the end user. So this is also something that we've added to the functionality to top up accounts. So history, once again, you can see all the documents that have been done, the credit history as well. So if you've got issues, if you've got an administrator and an end user is complaining about a job that failed, there's an opportunity to refund. So you'll see the credit history that the credit has been refunded and so on. So everything is done here to manage very simply a print service in a self-service configuration and where something is monetized. Okay. So that was the first feature. We've improved Xerox with the new eTerminal. So what we've done here is to align with the latest version of Xerox EIP, which is the extendable interface platform. So Gespage is now compatible with those devices. We used to be compatible, but the Gespage design was not aligned to the other embedded applications. So now this is done. You've got a welcome screen that fits with the Xerox standards in terms of authentication. So whether you are using Gespage or another print management solution, the first screen is always like this. So you have the possibility to select the different type of methods to authenticate, as you can do traditionally. And then you log in into a screen that is Gespage customized, and where you see all the main features of Gespage. So the print menu, scan, and other is something specific to Xerox. Other is going to open the native copy function of the MFP. Okay. So if you click on print with the Xerox terminal, you can see that it's fully aligned with the other brands in terms of experience. You've got the print jobs waiting in the queue, the name of the user, the credit, the multi-selection possible, the job modification to change all the print settings, the environmental impact as well to also help the end users to see their impact at the sustainability level, and they can change the settings very easily, and the possibility to validate or to cancel jobs directly from the print screen. So scan. So this is new in Xerox. So we've added the advanced scan of Gespage. We didn't have this opportunity before. So now you can scan to multiple destinations. You've got the embedded scan features of Gespage. So as you can see, we've got a simplified interface to probably cover 95% of the market needs. It's very simple, very smooth. You've got the OCR also that is integrated into the interface. So everything is done in a way that users are not lost between the different brands of MFPs they use, and everything is consistent. So that's the call for the native copy function from the terminal. So we stay in the Xerox eTerminal. So the supported ranges, if you've got some questions about compatibility, we support VersaLink and AltaLink ranges. Okay, so these are the two main MFP ranges of Xerox. So the Canon eTerminal is following a little bit the same path. So I'm going to be really quick on this one. So we rely on the MIP interface, which is the proprietary interface of Canon. Once again, we've got the possibility to connect with the welcome screen of Gespage, multiple options to connect, to give all the flexibility to different type of customers. We've got what's called the public mode as well, allowing also to enable the print in a bit more freely in public. Yeah, so it gives access to limited functions in public mode. So that's something else on the Canon interface. So in Canon, the way it works, so it's split between two apps for Gespage. We've got one app called Gespage Print, one called Gespage Scan. So when you have done the first authentication screen, you land on this second screen, and then you need to select which feature you want to use. So the copy function is going to call the native screen of the MFP. Gespage Print or Gespage Scan are going to open straight the screens related to the print management or the scan management. Okay, and as you can see, we'll have also the same experience in terms of interface that you've just seen with Xerox. Okay. All right. So the supported ranges are image press, runner, and image force, which is the latest range of added by Canon. So if you've got the opportunity to propose an alternative to Canon resellers who often push Uniflow or Uniflow Online, Gespage now is also a good opportunity to differentiate their offering. Okay. In terms of optimized synchronization, as mentioned before, we already synchronized with EntraID. So what we've done is we've optimized the synchronization with EntraID by adding more filters to simplify a little bit the synchronization settings with the directory. Intune, so you've got the possibility to deploy the Gespage agent with Intune directly. So that's something also that makes the job a bit more easier at the admin level to reduce the time to implement the agents on the different workstations. Google Workspace integration. So this is new, the possibility to connect to Google Cloud Directory. So Google Cloud Directory is basically the directory service used in Google Workspace. So if you've got environments using this solution, we've got the possibility to connect to them. So Google Workspace is really present in the tech space, like the startups, the small companies who are a little bit nimble and want something really simple and fully cloud, and also education customers. That's mostly where Google also, has a very good footprint today in Europe. Optimize synchronization. So that's a parameter that we've added as well in the directory synchronization. You've got the possibility to allocate the color credits straight from the creation of new user accounts. So when a new user is created, you can already set up the credit for the new users and the credit in color. So that's something new as well, and that's also one of the differentiators of Gespage, to have the possibility to apply color credits to users. So if you look at all the opportunities today to connect Gespage with different type of directories, we do Active Directory, Open LDAP, EntraID, and now Google Cloud Directory with the version 9.3. In terms of scan functions, so I've mentioned scan to SharePoint. So you now have the possibility to scan to SharePoint. So directories are set up basically by the administrator in the background and are applied to the different type of user groups to give in the embedded interface something that is very easy. So you'll have one button to scan to SharePoint and the document will be sent to the destination. So that's how we want to do it to make it more simple. So scan to Google Drive is following the same principle. So it's configured by the administrator, gives the opportunity to scan to SharePoint from the embedded terminals. So all the terminals who have advanced scanning have the possibility to scan to Google Drive. Yeah, so if you look at all the features in terms of advanced scanning today in Gespage, so we used to do the scan to email, scan to folder, whether it's private or network folder, smart scan, that's the feature with the built-in OCR, automatic white page removal. And now the scan to online services, you can OneDrive, SharePoint, Google Drive, and we might add some in the future. So all the brands supported the advanced scan of Gespage. You've got Canon, which is new, Konica Minolta, Kyocera, Lexmark, Ricoh, Sharp, Toshiba, Xerox, which is new as well. So all those platforms have the advanced scan today. And for those who don't have today, there's a high probability that we work on them and they are shortlisted to be next. I'm not going to deep dive into the minor improvements, maybe just very quickly. So technical stack updates. So we've upgraded some internal components to make sure that we stay secure. So the Java developer kit, the Postgres SQL, the database. We support SNMP2 in the Gespage agent now to enable the faster monitoring of the more recent equipments. Admin interface, we've done also some improvements to simplify a little bit the experience. So I'm probably not going to spend too much time on this. Public API, the user color quota as well has been added to the public API. In scan, you've got the possibility now to use the SMB v3 protocol to scan, so to stay up to track with the latest version of SMB. You've got a simplify scan directory configuration as well to make the scan setup easier for you to configure. OCR process, we've added the support for Tesseract OCR until version 5.3. Mobile printing, we've done also some improvements to try to deliver a better experience. So I'm not going to deep dive into all those details. You'll get them at the end of the session. eTerminal for MFP Kyocera's. So once again, we are trying to do some continuous improvements and bug fixes. So some improvements have been added for Kyocera, Toshiba as well, Lexmark, Xerox, and Epson. So have a look in those improvements, but you'll see that this version 9.3 is packed of lots of things. So if you need more details about this version, the new features that we've just mentioned, the limitation, the deprecated features of the update process, you will find everything in the release notes, okay? So this is in a nutshell, everything that is contained in the Gespage 9.3 version. All the things that are in bold are the main features and the other ones are the minor improvements. The launch was officially on the 4th, okay? But all the information are now available. So if you